Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Super Robot Wars Z2 Hakai Hen. And now we went now this time it's a longer episode compared to yesterday's episode. And now so that some of my more agile units can dodge more effectively, I'm going to just upgrade their mobility to max and not equally upgrade each little thing, because I feel that they'll be more effective this way. If you're wondering what that sound was, Windows just made a sound at that time telling me to, I don't know, like try Office or something like that. So yeah, nothing too important, so don't worry about it. I don't know why I'm clicking this, but I should put it away before I get too distracted with it. But anyway, to get the SR point in this stage, we're going to have to destroy all complete the map within 6 player turns, which is essentially just destroy all the enemies within 6 player turns. And it's relatively easy throughout in this stage, as long as you keep the same strategies we've been using throughout this playthrough to effectively kill all the enemies within a certain time limit, you should be fine. I say this is easy because I completed the stage in 5 player turns, so I had another turn essentially left by the time I completed the stage. Of course, having units with continuous action does in fact help, so I would recommend that if you haven't already, you give that to units if you can. If not, then you're going to want to, do damage to a wide variety of units and whatnot. Gundam Exia and that one guy from across should have continuous action already. So if you've been using those units, then continue to use them during the stage. I've only been using Gundam Exia. So yeah. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but considering these guys, what are these guys from? Actually, I hit my pinky against my desk there. Hang on, let me look up a list here. Series list, okay, let's see. Trying to remember. Yeah, Eureka 7. All right, that's a series. The Eureka 7 series. The guy are the units with the I don't know what you would call them. Hoverboards. Yeah, those guys. Now, these guys were in the original Z, but it's not the same characters from the original Z. The original Z is the TV series, while Z2 uses the movie, and supposedly they're two different... They're not the same people. So, if that makes sense, then that makes sense, I guess. This was the first game that the Cross Frontier appeared in, and since this game they appeared in every other Super Robot Wars, pretty much. I think BX is like their 8th consecutive appearance. Something. BX, not UX. I think BX is their 8th consecutive appearance. Something crazy like that. I think they're in the Super Robot Wars Omega, Cross Omega. Nope, doesn't look like they're actually there, actually. But, well, it might get announced for it. But anyway, you also have the addition. There's 2 ways to fail the stage. Get all units destroyed or let those units from Eureka 7 cross that barrier, well, that line there. You shouldn't lose this stage at all, really. Don't move in Holland too much. Do exactly what I did with Holland and you should be fine. As long as you don't move in too far, you will be fine. You will get reinforcements in the stage, and well, we'll find out who those are later. How many reinforcements do we get? We get two, yeah. Askim comes in, but he doesn't really do anything, really. He just sort of comes in and leaves. But yeah, looks like we have quite a lot of units here. Enemy units here. But again, to supply the strategies we've been using this entire time, and you'll be fine. It's at this point in the game where you should really have the kills necessary for Chirico and Alto. Alto, you don't really need the 70 plus kills until stage 45, but Chirico, you probably want it by this stage, so make sure you get Chirico to A status by this stage. You might get him close enough where he'll only need to destroy 1 or 2 units to get into and to get it in the next stage, because your next stage is the last chance to get Chirico to 100 kills, to get the secret. Just telling you guys now. Gonna brush up on the secrets here. Let's see, yep, but 70 plus kills. Alright, yeah. So I should get all the secret units in this game. Emphasis on should. Yeah, I think I can do this. Anyway, of course, since our reinforcements appear, we have to move all of them towards the enemy. So use Excel on units that have it and get them as close as possible. Never mind, I was going to say something, but I decided it's best not to. But yes, you may hear some background noise, and that's not really anything I can stop. I have to record this sooner rather than later, or else I won't be able to upload it in time. But some family members that speak louder than they really should. So I just mean they're loud. But anyway, we're almost done with the game, really. We only have around 11 stages left. That's if we have exactly 11 stages left, not including this one. This game ends on scenario 50, so when we reach that scenario in a few weeks, I suppose, this game is going to be over. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna be done with this game, and it'll be the first Super Robot Wars game Super Robot Tyson game actually ever completed. I should call it Super Robot Tyson, as it was called Super Robot Tyson when Atlas localized the original generation games on the Game Boy Advance back in 06, I believe, if not 05. And if you're hearing the sounds in the background, if you're wondering what my family member's doing right now, he's playing an MMO of some kind. So, I don't know exactly what he's doing, but you guys guess, because I'm not going to guess for you. But yeah, as I said before, I'm gonna take the Earth route, as I kind of want to see the Gurren Lagann ending. I want to show you that to you guys. And I show off the other Aquarian forms attacks, because why not? But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because I showed off the beginning of Gurren Lagann's story, and I'm going to show the end of it, because I feel that people would be interested in that. I believe in Z2, Gurren Lagann's story is on a combined route, so it isn't at the end of a route. I believe so, anyway. Okay, yep. It's getting kind of annoying. Not the video, the noise. I'm checking something here. Is, what is it called? Oh, Code Yes. Yeah. In regards to Code Geass for Z2.2, as I said before, I'm going to just stick mainly with the Code Geass routes in Z2.2, and at least until I get at least 5 0 points on the first playthrough. Because there is a secret route, like the first Z game, which is the Believe in Zero route, and I won't go too in depth onto that. But if you know the two routes, Zero Arcane route and the Black Knights route, actually, there's two choices: don't believe in Zero and believe in Zero. And each of these choices choose which route you actually go to. Now, if you, of course, to get the Black Knights route on the first playthrough, you need to have 5 or more 0 points. On a second playthrough and beyond, this choice is automatically available to you whether or not you got a certain amount of 0 points. And there are secret characters you can get here and whatnot. So there's a lot of there's another stage. So there's another route. So I'm gonna take the secret route, I suppose you could call it, if you really want to call it that. So because of that, I'm going to take a lot of the Code Geass routes, because you need 5 or more 0 points to get that. Let me see here. Let's see. You can get a. Oh wow! You can get a 0 point as early as the prologue scenario in that game. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get all the 0 points you need by stage 27. It looks like, and it appears that there is a total of trying to see here. 6 0 points it looks like, actually. I may be missing a 0 point somewhere, but it looks like you only can miss 1 0 point. It looks like. I think, yeah. You can only miss 1 0 point, and actually to get that 6 0 point, Zero needs to have 70 or more kills by stage 37. Oh well, that's kind of a. That wouldn't be hard to do, considering I got several characters to above 70 kills in this stage, but Zero would have to be when the characters are used a lot. And hey! It's the new Gundam and Amuro! My favorite unit, the new Gundam. Now, for those of you who have played the original Z may have noticed something different about the new Gundam. It's gotten an upgrade. By that I mean it looks better. And it animates a lot better too. Its Z3 sprite is actually just pretty much the same thing except less super deformed. I never noticed that until I actually played this game actually. Well, I didn't notice that until that one episode where I looked up the new Gundam. I wanted to see his original Z sprite, but all I found was the Z2 sprite. So anyway, Quattro there is in the Hayakushiki, something like that. Yakushiki, something like that. But anyway, you can see me mess around with the BGMs. I just give them that second girl login theme that's on Vanguard Nova and that other unit, Gundam Zeta. Main title is a fine theme and all, but I don't feel that it's very appropriate for battle in this game anyway. In R, I believe it was a bit more sped up, so it was kind of a bit more upbeat than it was. Rather, it was a little bit more upbeat that way because it was sped up a little bit, and that was because of the Game Boy Advance's sound chip. So anyway, yeah, we got Quattro and the new Gundam. I believe after this stage they have enough pilot points for you to give them continuous action, so if you don't have any units with continuous action after this stage, you can give Quattro and Amuro that ability, so you can have some units that have it if you haven't gotten enough pilot points to give other units that ability. Now, let me see here. I'm not sure if we get any new pilots soon, but I'll go check. Well, not pilots, units. Oh, I suppose we get new units, we get a new pilot too. Where is the units acquisition timeline? Okay. So we're on stage 38. Well, of course, we also got the Nerve Aspect 2 here. Oh, no, Nerve Aspect V5, whatever. Let's see, is there any new guys we get? Which one is the Gundam Dynamis again? I forget. I keep forgetting which. Okay. So Gundam Dynamis. I wouldn't recommend you fully upgrade this unit right now, but I'm not sure if you actually get your money back or not, whether or not he gets Astronaut, because kind of a spoiler, he gets permanently lost on stage 48, which is 2 stages before the finale, or the final stage of the game. I don't know if you get your money back. You might. I wouldn't think. I don't understand why you wouldn't, but who knows? The game might not give you the money back, but I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll get anybody else new after this point in the game. Yeah, after this point in the game, we won't get anybody new. We will get, you know, of course, upgraded units and whatnot. Some units will get some upgrades, new attacks, that kind of thing. Now, I'm not sure, but whether they get new attacks or not, but if you upgrade the new Gundam and Zeta Gundam to Max, they get the biosensor and the cycle frame. And I'm not sure if that gives them an attack or whether it just gives them some bonuses. Hang on, let me check right now. I don't believe the motorized light is up. Let me check on something right now. You guys might or might not have heard that, but actually, I just realized something. I didn't upgrade the new Gundam or the Yakshiki, actually. Which is kind of bad. I kind of wanted to upgrade them, but I forgot about that I actually got them after this stage, so I probably won't use them until after stage 39, after I got some upgrades for them. So, yeah. I didn't mean to smack my hand against the desk. Jesus, I have trouble speaking sometimes. I think that's just... I've explained many times why I had trouble speaking. There's any trivia I can see here about Gundam Dynamis, well, on the wiki anyway. Oh wow, it appears the Dynamis did not use Trans Am in the TV series. Huh. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. I think it does have a Trans Am attack in this game because it is capable of doing so. So who knows, I might use it for a stage just to show it off later, something like that. Oh wait, I thought we got this unit already. Whoopsie. Well, I spoiled it earlier, but we get this guy, Nervash Spec 5 or something, which I don't personally like that much. First of all, it has a song, which is alright, but to be honest, I don't like it that much. It's a bit of like an atmospheric tune more than really anything, and for a game like this sort of theme doesn't really match. Like, it doesn't really fit as a BGM for any unit, really. I mean, that's how I see it anyway. Anyway, there's a Gecko Girl which disappears for some reason. Anyway, Nervash. Hooray. I replaced this BGM with something, I don't remember what. I think I replaced it with colors just cause. It only has 2 attacks, and it's strong as a tank. You can't use it after moving, but it does have a long range though, so that's something, I suppose. I wish they kept the Days BGM from Z. I know it's the movie and not the TV series, but come on. So I was a bit disappointed there. It looks like different pilots. I wasn't aware of this. It looks like different pilots have different personality types in this game, and depending on their personality, they get different amounts of will depending on what you do. If you hit an enemy, everybody gets +1. If they missed an enemy, only those with a very strong personality actually get anything, and they get +2. And if they destroy an enemy, every type of personality gets 3. Got hit. Very strong, +3, strong +2, normal +1, weak +1, evade, weak, get +3, and ally unit destroyed. Weak actually gets -1, huh? Yeah, it looks like will is reduced by 10 every time a unit's resupplied, so keep that in mind when you're resupplying units. Shuttle and Tamaki's Burai full upgrade bonuses remove this loss, so that's something. All units loaded on battleships lose 10 will at the start of each player phase. Units loaded on the battleships will never go below 100 will. Ace pilots deployed with +5 will. Top ace deployed with an additional +5 will. Pilot abilities affecting will resolve +10 will at the beginning stage. Battles per +3 will per turn from turn 2 onwards. And then there's the will plus evade, will plus hit, will plus damage, will plus destroyed, which increase your will depending on different depending on what I just said. Evade, hit, damage, or destroyed. A negotiator, -3 will with to any enemy you get into battle with, -5 will with ace bonus. Oh, to any enemy. Okay, got it. Got it. Oh yeah, and then the spirit command to do it. Oh yeah, in this stage, Chirico gets his what is it called? Soul, I believe it is called, which for one attack increases damage by 2.5, not percent, just that it multiplies his damage by 2.5, I should say. So it's not 2.5%, it's 2.5. So if an attack does 10,000, it'll do, well, goddamn. Well. I am embarrassed right now because I was going to give an example and I can't do math in my head because I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, but yeah, so times 2.5, alright. 25,000. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, to be honest. I picked an easy number to choose, and then I couldn't think of the answer. To use, not choose, Jesus. I'm sort of not really paying attention to really anything right now. Well, I'm not focused, I'm really... Well, no more excuses, I was just, I made myself look stupid there. Yes. I know I made myself seem dumb there, but eh. No use dwelling on it. Looks like the crow that I chose, since I chose the default, I'll get soul. Interesting. Once I reach a certain level. Anyway, I need to see what certain spirits do. They're spirit commands. Just want to see what Fury does. That's what Crow has, I think. Fury. Let's see. Okay. Not tell me. Oh no, wait. Direct hit, looks like is what it actually translates to. The next attack ignores enemy bears, defense skills, and size modifiers. Okay, so that's what Fury does. That was that last spirit that Crow has right now before he gets Soul, I believe. Soul. I don't know why I said it that way, but it did. And it looks like you get that level 50 actually. So that's gonna be a while from now, I think. But I'm pretty sure he's almost at level 50 by now. There are status effects in this game. Yeah. There's EN down, which is by the invaders and wannabe Stamen, supposedly. Armor down. Yeah, I know that's Emergency Rush Hurricane did that. It's like Dartarn 3 Sun Attack and Zambot 3, Dartarn 3, Trader G7's combination attack actually does that as well. Looks like God Sigma does it as well with the Sigma Beast Warrior sword attack. Interesting. So yeah, whenever you need to kill a boss, you might want to start off with Mazinger Z using his Rust Hurricane, if not Sigma, God Sigma. Mobility down and accuracy down. What? Well, I knew about those, but I didn't think there were quite as many attacks that actually did it. Keep in mind, there aren't that many attacks that actually do it. The mobility down, there's a lot, but they're weak and probably not that useful. Well, a lot of these skills appear to be these other status effects that appear to be enemies only now. What am I doing here? Yeah, I'm using this other Apollo form. I'm using this one right now because it uses ammo instead of energy for its attacks, so I can save the stronger attacks of Apollo and what was the other guy? Sirius. I can save their I can save the EN for Aquarian for their attacks. So, yeah, that's it pretty much. I wonder if the secrets for BX are out yet or translated. Nope. There's an info dump that leads to a site that does have it in not English, Japanese, what am I talking about? And it's kinda, I mean, I don't think I'd be able to translate that. Because it's just like a guy writing it down. It's not like concrete information, it's a guy just updating it. Well, I'm sure it's multiple people, but they're just updating it whether or not to confirm some secrets or not. To confirm some secrets, Jesus. And they're saying some conditions. Because some people have gotten these things and they're saying, you gotta do this, something like that. They're saying they're telling people what they did. See, for a secret. Anyway. I mean, it does translate like the units well enough. Like you can generally get, if you know what the units are, you can generally get the idea of what the units are talking about there. But the problem is the actual conditions. Because supposedly I met the conditions to get the Nube A1 or Lorelei, but I must have done something wrong because it appears there's something you need to do with the aircraft or whatnot. But I didn't get her. I mean, at that point, the Koji that I had like 70 kills or whatnot. Well, he had like 65 kills, and supposedly you only need 60 or 50. Now, I'm not sure if BX has the same secret mechanic as UX, which was once you got a secret, for the most part, it was kept through all playthroughs. There were only like 2 route secrets, and by that it means they were for Billabine, I think it was called, which was just his night camouflage, which barely upgraded his stats. By barely, I mean barely. Like it was like only like +5 to all and a slight upgrade to the damage of his attack. So it wasn't anything game breaking or anything like that. And it was a dress change for Romina, and that was it. And I'm not sure what exactly is the case here. So I'm just looking at the secrets here. It doesn't look like there's anything too amazing here. Oh boy. I'm just looking at some of the characters' survival here. And for some of the characters in BX, and I can barely understand them. So I think to get Andre to survive from Gundam 00, much later in the series, mind you, you need to like have 100 kills by stage 43, which I don't think I can do. I do use him somewhat, but he's not like a main or anything like that, if you want to call it that. As well as there's something called Dragon Baby as a secret. I don't know what this is. Then meet learn a subpilot of Versal. That can. What? Well, it looks like you just gotta like shoot down things with Night Gundam. Which I've been doing, like shoot down like related like enemies from the series with him, which I've been doing. Like if there was a boss from the series, I just shot him down with Night Gundam. And if there was a time, like how I decide, because okay, let me rephrase this. In UX, there were some secrets that required you to have a certain cheerleader or tactics guy, whatever we call it, a tactician. This mechanic is in the Z series and was in UX and is in BX as well. And for certain secrets, you need to have a certain tactician or cheerleader. And UX has all the secrets available now, so you can just check on which stage you need the certain tacticians and whatnot. And in BX, how I've been doing it is that I looked to see which events, which units had an event in the stage, which you can see, so you can see which unit will automatically be deployed. And I deployed the tactician that was related to their series. And that's pretty much just what I did the entire time. So I think I met the conditions to get Dragon Baby. Oh boy, Dragon Baby. Dragon Baby. Dragon Baby. Oh yeah, there's a series in UX and BX called Or Battle or Dumbbind, and one of the antagonists, I suppose, is a guy called Burn Burnings, and I must say that's a great name. I love that name, Burn Burnings. Can't get any more redundant and amazing at the same time. It's great. I love the name. Find it humorous, and I actually do kind of like the name at the same time. So that's just me. Supposedly he's a secret. It looks like there's a similar thing for JoJo, and to get some guy from his series, shoot down just a bunch of guys from JoJo series with JoJo, which I've been doing. By the way, that's to get secrets in these sort of games. So like if you ever got one of these Super Wars games near release, to get a secret, more often than not, you're gonna have to do something like that. You're gonna have to like try to do like these weird things to get secrets. Try to convince somebody. If you can't convince them, take them to near death like have a unit with mercy, take them to like 10 HP and try to convince them again. Sometimes you need to do that kind of stuff, or sometimes you need to convince a character with multiple different characters, or with characters from different series. So that's just the way the game is. The series is in general. So you're just gonna have to do all these weird little things to try to get these secrets. More often than not, they require a character getting a certain amount of kills. So you're probably gonna decide beforehand, like which like series secrets do you really want to obtain. If you can get what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure you won't know which series actually has a secret available to that particular series. But if you think there's a secret associated with them, you're gonna have to do your best to try to get it. So what I've been doing is I've taken a lot of enemies to less than 10% of their maximum HP, and I try to convince them, and for the most part that hasn't been successful in UX so far. No, I wasn't able to convince anybody. There was no convince command available to me. But I have defeated like every enemy boss with the protagonist of their associated series, for the most part. If I wasn't able to do that, I at least defeated like the main antagonist of the series with the main protagonist, protagonist. So that's what I've been doing in BX. Just thought I'd share that because the stage is 15 minutes long, and I've been sitting here for an hour. Help me, guys. Help me. And supposedly there's a secret called Great Jerk Satan. Better Zebu. Who the heck is Hitoshi? Who's Hitoshi? I don't know who this is. Do I know this character? This isn't what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for. Definitely not what I'm looking for. So maybe I do Super Robot Tyson after this. I'll find it. Oh, that's I don't think that's Simone. That's not a Hitoshi. Is it from Dumbine? I see Dumbine, I see Billabine here. That could just because I'm searching from Super Wars. I don't recall anybody named Hitoshi. Dumbine's, well, Billabine's pilot is Show. Oh, that's creepy. That's real creepy. So like this weird. Okay, well. Now I'm gonna stop being on Google Images, and let's get out of here. Let's not be there anymore. And I'm gonna stay in the comforts of this video now. I'm gonna stop trying to get out of it. God damn, it's almost over. Roshu there, the other pilot of Gurren Lagann, is one of the more harder pilots to actually get an ace pilot bonus with, considering he joins later in the game and he's lower leveled, so it's kind of harder to get his ace pilot bonus. I'm not sure if it's particularly worth it to get it. I guess I can see whether or not it's worth it. You get where is Gurren Lagann here? Thing on the top of Gurren Lagann. Let's see if you get Roshu up to He autocasts Invisible at the start of turn and above 130 morale, so yeah, actually it's kind of worth it. So you can try to get Rashu up to 70 kills. I imagine it'd be somewhat difficult. What you most likely have to do is on certain stages you just have Rashu kill everything. It'd take time, but if you really want that bonus, well, he casts Invisible at the start of every turn when he has 130 or more will. So very late into the stage, he'll start doing that, but it is a useful ace pilot ability regardless. But considering what you need to do to actually get that skill, it'd be hard to get that in one playthrough. Unless you're really going for it, and considering you might be getting the SR points, that'd be really difficult.
次元銃、この俺が駆逐する。トランザム。この力で。 目障りなんだよ、お前らはよ。次元銃、とっておきで決めてやる。フォーメーションショットガン。 鳥は俺が行く。撃ち抜け、フィニックス。 たまんねえなこいつは。